Hi YouTube, it's me again, just eradicating the ignorance. This is the topic today is race and ethnicity. It's a continuation to my black race and culture. Um, First, we're going to start off with the definition of races. Races are the composition of genetics specific or dominant to a group of people. For example, black is the racial classification of the composition of the Negroid genetics, which is thought to have derived from Sub-Saharan Africa because of the historical and present-day dominance of this gene in the region. An ethnic group or ethnicity is a group of people whose members identify with each other through a common heritage consisting of a common language, a common culture, often including a shared religion and a tradition of common ancestry. Hispanics and Latinos is an ethnic group in which has multiracial makeup of black, white, Native American, Indian, and those that are a mixture of all three. In the United States, most Hispanics under the U.S. demographics claim white Hispanic because they are predominantly composed of the Caucasian genetics. Hispanic and Latino Americans are the largest ethnic group in the United States. Black Americans, in turn, are the largest racial group in the United States. There's a difference between race and ethnicity. African Americans is a multiracial ethnicity founded on the ancestors of chattel slavery, and Black American is a racial classification on a dominance of Sub-Saharan lineage. I think it is stupid when people mistake African Americans for the Black American race because all black people in America weren't slaves. Okay? I think most African Americans aren't educated on the differences of race and ethnicity. Because of this, Americans generally think that our race is multiracial, but really it is the ethnicity of African American. So I hear people always say like African American and black, but I don't really think they understand the difference. One is a racial classification and one is an ethnic classification. And in an ethnic classification, the racial dominance may not be an African lineage or a sub-Saharan lineage. And at that point, you can't really make African American black, if you kind of understand what I'm saying. Um, I am classified as both African American racially and African American ethnically. Both of my parents have a strong sub-Saharan lineage in their genetics, so I am racially of black lineage. My ancestors were slaves on my mother's side, but my father is from Nigeria, Africa. That is how our family classifies themselves. Most of the black families we know classify themselves as this. I also, just to throw in there, I do have a biracial nephew, and he usually claimed biracial, multiracial. As far as his racial group, he claimed more than one. But for his ethnicity, he claimed African American. Um, I also have some onlooks if you want to scroll and hit the little thing on the bottom where you see the words that I wrote. I don't know what that box is called, so I'm just kind of trying to describe it. It has a little Smitty JJ 1987. It has my ideas for reparations. I do have a little bit of time, so I'm going to run that through you what I wrote. Reparations are not really up for debate. It is an international law. So when African Americans get reparations, it should be graded on a curve and dispersed by lineage. For example, if the top 10% of African Americans can trace their ancestral lineage back and are generally comprised of at least 80% African American ancestral lineage, then the disbursement should be graded on a curve. So if a person falls between 71% to 80% African American lineage, then they fall in the A category. 61% to 71% African American lineage then they would fall in the B category, and so on. I do believe a portion of money should go towards the foundation of America and Africa for poor people and towards the remembrance of the African American struggle. I have all of this written down there if you want to revise it, if you didn't really understand what I was saying. Again, just eradicating the ignorance, because a race and an ethnicity is two different things, and there's no way that you can think that Black American is the same thing as African American, because all Black people that are in America wasn't part of slavery in America. So you have other people, but they not part of that ethnicity, and I think that somehow the media or whatever it is, it acts like they're all one. So I just wanted to clear it up. Please leave your comments, let me know how you feel. Thank you.